Our story begins over 1,000 years ago on a small but beautiful island in the Caribbean. This island would one day be known as Puerto Rico. Long before European explorers set sail across the ocean, Puerto Rico was home to the Taino people. They called their island Boriken, which means land of the valiant lord. The Tainos lived peacefully, fishing in the crystal-clear waters, growing cassava, and building their yucayeques, or villages ruled by chiefs called caciques. Life was simple until the sails of ships occupied by explorers appeared on the horizon. In 1493, Christopher Columbus arrived on Puerto Rico's shores during his second voyage to the Americas. The Spanish quickly claimed the island, renaming it San Juan Bautista after John the Baptist. But it wasn't just a name that changed, it was the beginning of a new era full of conquest, resistance, and transformation. The Spanish built settlements and forts, including the famous El Morro, to defend their new colony. But for the Taino, life turned into a nightmare. Many were forced into labor under the harsh encomienda system. Others perished from European diseases, and within decades, the once thriving Taino population had nearly vanished. To replace them, the Spanish brought enslaved Africans whose culture and resilience would become a vital part of Puerto Rico's identity. For centuries, Puerto Rico was a key military outpost in Spain's empire. Its location made it a gateway to the Americas, and Spain fought off pirates and rival empires to keep control. The island became a diverse community of Spanish, indigenous, and African cultures, which formed the roots of Puerto Rico's unique identity. But as the world changed, so did the island's destiny. By the 1800s, many Puerto Ricans were tired of Spanish rule. They became inspired by independence movements across Latin Americas. Rebels like Dr. Ramon Emeterio Betances led uprisings, including El Grito de Lares in 1868. Though the revolution failed, it planted the seed of resistance. Spain made some reforms, but change was on the horizon, and it wasn't coming from Spain. In 1898, the Spanish-American War erupted, and the U.S. saw Puerto Rico as a strategic prize. When the war ended, Spain was forced to surrender the island. Puerto Rico was no longer Spanish, but it wasn't independent either. It now belonged to the United States. Life under U.S. rule brought both hope and hardship. Roads, schools, and industries expanded, but Puerto Ricans had little say in their own government. In 1917, the U.S. granted them citizenship, just in time for thousands to be drafted into World War I. For decades, Puerto Rico remained in political limbo. Not a state, not a country, but something in between. By the 1950s, Puerto Rico underwent a transformation. Governor Luis Muñoz Marin launched Operation Bootstrap, turning the island into a manufacturing hub. In 1952, Puerto Rico became a U.S. Commonwealth, Estado Libre Asociado, with more local autonomy but still under federal control. For many, the island's future seemed bright, but challenges lay ahead. In the decades that followed, Puerto Rico faced economic highs and lows. Factories closed, leading to debt and unemployment. Many Puerto Ricans left for the mainland U.S. in search of better opportunities. Then, in 2017, Hurricane Maria devastated the island, exposing deep struggles with infrastructure and government response. Yet, through it all, Puerto Ricans have endured, rebuilding with resilience and pride. Today, Puerto Rico remains at a crossroads. Its people continue to debate their future: statehood, independence, or remaining a commonwealth. But one thing is certain: Puerto Rico is more than an island. It's a people, a culture, and a spirit that refuses to be broken. From the Taino warriors To today's artists, activists, and leaders, Puerto Rico's story is still being written. And no matter what happens next, one thing remains true. Puerto Rico se levanta, Puerto Rico rises.